Listening or interrupting. How to be a good listener. We have all been in a conversation where one person talks continuously without giving the other person an opportunity to talk. To be a good listener is not easy and requires self-control, patience and understanding. Listening is more than just hearing what the other person is saying. It means actively taking in what is being said, understanding it and responding appropriately. People who are good listeners are often seen as better communicators, more empathetic and better problem solvers. Introduction. Listening or interrupting. Which is better? Listening is a skill that is often underrated, but is essential for productive dialogue and positive communication. Being a good listener requires active concentration and an open mind. It involves being aware of what is being said and responding in a meaningful way. Interrupting disrupts the flow of conversation and is generally viewed as rude and unprofessional. People who listen attentively show respect to the speaker and create an environment where ideas and opinions can be expressed. Ultimately, becoming a good listener is a fundamental part of successful communication and is essential to forming meaningful connections. Listening or interrupting. Listening or interrupting is an often discussed and debated topic. In any conversation, it's important to understand when it's appropriate to be a listener, and when it could be beneficial to interject. Both of these styles of communication have their own pros and cons that should be taken into consideration before speaking. Firstly, listening has many positive qualities. It shows your respect for the speaker, allows them enough time to fully explain their point of view or opinion, and can help build trust between two people. Listening is also essential in order to truly understand someone else's thoughts and feelings on a subject. On the other hand, if you never interject with your own ideas, then conversations cannot progress beyond a certain point. Interrupting can also help clarify misunderstandings or gently steer the conversation back on track if it has gone off topic. Benefits of listening. Listening is one of the most important skills people can possess. It is a valuable tool that can unlock a wealth of knowledge, further relationships and even improve mental health. Not only does listening help to foster better communication, but it can also lead to improved productivity in both personal and professional settings. The benefits of attentive listening are far-reaching. Firstly, by actively listening to someone, you are showing respect for their opinions and ideas. This creates a sense of trust between individuals, which leads to stronger interpersonal relationships from both sides. Listening also enables us to learn from each other's experiences and gain new perspectives on different topics or issues at hand. Furthermore, active listeners tend to be better problem solvers because they have taken in all information before forming an opinion or making a decision. Common listening pitfalls. Listening is an important skill for successful communication, yet many people make mistakes without even realizing it. There are a few common listening pitfalls that can lead to poor communication, misunderstandings and missed opportunities. The first pitfall may be the most obvious: distractions. When someone is talking to you, focus on them and the conversation rather than allowing yourself to become distracted by other outside stimuli such as your phone or television. Not only does this show a lack of respect for the speaker, but it can also prevent you from truly understanding what was said or intended. Another common mistake is jumping ahead in the conversation. It's natural to anticipate what someone might say next, but when you do this too often, it shows that your thoughts are elsewhere instead of being present in the current moment, which can lead to misunderstandings and frustration on both sides of the conversation. Active listening techniques. Active listening is a critical skill in any professional or personal setting. It involves paying attention to the speaker, understanding the meaning of their words, and providing verbal and nonverbal cues to show that we understand what is being said. By actively listening, we can gain insight into our conversations and build meaningful relationships. There are many techniques for actively listening which can help us become better communicators. First, it's essential to eliminate distractions such as cell phones or other devices that may take away from our focus on the conversation at hand. Additionally, by paraphrasing back to the speaker what they have said in your own words, it helps to ensure that you heard them correctly and encourages further discussion on the subject matter. In addition, maintaining eye contact with the person speaking shows attentiveness and sincerity in hearing what they have to say. Role modeling good listening habits. Role modeling good listening habits is one of the best things a parent, teacher, or mentor can do to encourage positive communication. Listening is an essential skill for successful relationships and understanding others' perspectives. Good listening habits involve showing respect, paying attention to what is being said, suspending judgments and responding thoughtfully. Not only does role modeling help teach kids how to be better listeners, but it also demonstrates the importance of taking time to really hear what someone else has to say. By being an example of good listening behavior, adults show kids that understanding others' points of view without interruption is a valuable relationship-building tool. Furthermore, by actively listening and responding in an appropriate manner, role models demonstrate how important it is to be mindful of another person's feelings and perspective when engaging in conversations. Conclusion: effective listening. In conclusion, effective listening is a learned skill that can be achieved through practice and dedication. It is an invaluable tool for communication, team building, and problem solving. The effort it takes to become a better listener pays off immensely in both personal and professional contexts. Those who are able to cultivate this skill are more likely to find success in their relationships with family, friends, colleagues, and business partners alike. It's important to remember to be a focused listener and actively commit yourself to understanding the speaker. Focus on what is being said, pay attention to body language and context, and ask clarifying questions when needed. By making the effort to listen actively and attentively, everyone can benefit from deeper understanding of those around them. With practice and patience, you can effectively improve your listening skills and become a better conversationalist.